Here is an old Singer sewing machine that I'm going to refinish. If you look real close, you will see that somebody had painted it brown. And I'm doing this for a friend of mine over in Grayson, Kentucky. This was her grandmother's. And I'm going to refinish it. It don't have a sewing machine in it, but I'm going to refinish the top and the base. And kind of in bad shape. It's all in pieces. It's part of the top right there. This is the drawers, or one of the drawers, a piece of the drawers. It was also painted brown. Somebody had done some sanding on it. You see this is broke right here. It's broke. And I've got to glue all that back together. But anyway, here's the drawer. And they did some sanding on it. I think Tanya did some sanding on it. It's a tough job, but it's the stain that was under the paint. That needs a little more staining. Here's one I just sanded. Sanded it down to the original stain, which I think is really pretty. It looks almost like a walnut. And I'm going to ask Tanya if she would like to go with that stain, because it would be really hard to replicate that. And I think it's pretty as it is. It's a clear coat on that. It's got some real pretty grain in it. I'm going to do some wash. I am going to hit it one time with lightly with some stripper, but I didn't want to use stripper at first because I didn't want to strip the stain and all off. So I'm going to put it on some real quick stripper on it, and then I'm going to wash it with a special kind of wash that they have, and hit it again with some sandpaper and smooth it. That's pretty smooth the way it is. I hit it with 100 grit, and it's already pretty smooth. But I think it'd be very difficult to replicate that, and I think that's a beautiful stain as it is. That's well, I don't know what year that is, probably in the 20s or 30s or 40s. So that stain is 70 plus years old, and you can't replicate that. And that's beautiful. Still some work to go on it though, but I think it's going to work out good. But I got this piece over here, the cover that there's the other one that I've got to do that too, but this one, and I've got to rebuild this and try to keep its antiquity as much as possible. Clean it up. I might be able to glue some of that veneer back together. I don't know. Maybe best to just buy new veneer and redo it. But we'll figure out what's the best here. Right there, I don't think I had to do is strip that down back to the original. This outer layer here has got me a little bit worried, but we'll get her. We'll get her. So now, Tanya, I'm going to send this to you and let you know I am making some progress on it. But I'm going to work on this top next. I wanted to show you some befores, and then I'll show you some afters when I get done with it.